Okay, so hey ladies and gentlemen. So today I have a little bit more stuff from the Archie's Girl collection. I have been very bad, and I do have 3 more items from the collection on the way. So I think I'm pretty much done with the collection. I went to the MAC store and I actually got talked into a lot of stuff, but it is really pretty. One of the items that I did pick up that I wasn't intentionally gonna buy was the purple palette, Veronica's palette, which I have on my eyes now. This is Betty Bright, which is a lipstick that one of the things that was originally on my list. And then another thing that I picked up was a pearl matte powder, which I have on my cheeks. I don't know how much you can tell right now, but that definitely was not one of the original items that I planned on picking up. It wasn't even on the list. I hadn't even looked at it, hadn't contemplated it. So yeah, it is on. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you the 3 things that I picked up. This right here is called the Spoiled Rich. It's a quad. It has light purples, dark purples, eggplant purples, and then a gray color. And I thought this was super cute. What I'm going to use is NYX's white base in the pot. And I'm just going to put some of that on my hand. And then you can see the colors a little bit better. So I smoothed out some white base so you can see the colors a little bit better. So let me just go ahead and do some swatches for you of the Spoiled Rich palette, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. I did not expect to like it this much, but I do. A lot. Okay, so this is the first color. That's the first purple. And that one is called Pin-Up Purple. It is a frost. It is a light lavender color. This is the second one. That's just the initial swatch. These are very pigmented. This one actually goes on a little bit darker than I thought it would. It looks like it'll be lighter. This is this color, and this is what it looks like swatched. So it's a little bit darker. That's this color. That's a little bit darker than what you would expect it to be. And that's it on my finger. And that one was called Spoiled Rich, like what the palette is called. And then this one is called Run. And that's this color right here. That's the darker purple. The eggplant tea color, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. I don't have anything in my collection similar to this color, even though if you have Indian Ink, which is a pro color by MAC, that might be similar, but I do not own it. This eyeshadow is a frost. No, it's a satin. So the first 2 are frost, and then this one is a satin. It's just really pretty. It's pretty colors. And then the last one is a gray color to me. And then this one is a matte, and it is called Gravel. And that is it right there. Very pigmented. I know a lot of people complain about palette colors, and they say like, oh, the palette colors, they're not the same quality. These are awesome. So that's it. So this is the entire palette swatched for you. I really love the colors. I love the pigmentation of these eyeshadows, and I highly recommend this palette. A little bit of comparisons once I clean my fingers off. And this is a gray color. This is a matte squared color, and I'm not sure if they discontinued it or not, but this is what I would think would be most similar to the gray. And as you can see, it is a little bit similar. This one is a little bit more gray than this one. This one has a little bit more brown in it to me, but overall, if you have one color, to me, you don't need the other. To me, are a little bit harder to compare than the gray color. Okay, so this is Stars and Rockets, and I was thinking maybe this was very similar to the first color in the palette, which is Pin-Up Purple, and they are very similar, but Stars and Rockets is a Volux Pearl, and so it has more of a duochrome finish, and it's a little bit darker than this color. So I'm going to do a swatch for you. That's that. Pin-Up Purple definitely reads a little bit more pink, and you can definitely see that here once it's swatched. So it's not really a good, it's not really the best substitution. So then I got a Makeup Forever eyeshadow that's lavender, and this is number 9, and this one even still is a little bit darker, and it's such a beautiful color. But now it's not really comparable. Okay, so the second color that I want to compare is this color right here, which is Spoiled Rich. And the comparisons that I thought of were Parfait Amour, which actually no, never mind, I picked that up for the first purple, sorry. And yeah, as you can see, it's still, that's Parfait Amour, and then that's the purple, the lighter purple from the quad. It doesn't look anything alike. I don't really have anything quite like the second purple. I was thinking maybe like Makeup Forever number 92. But this is a little bit more blue based than this one. This one is more of a truer purple, and this has a lot more blue in there. But I'll go ahead and do a swatch for you guys. Pretty. That's my favorite. It's like my favorite eyeshadow ever. And as you can see, it's a lot more blue. You can definitely tell it's just not the same color. This one is Creme de Violet. Creme de Violet. And that was for the first one. I don't know how I keep forgetting to show you the ones for the first one. And this one to me is the most comparable color. So that's Creme de Violet, and then that is the purple from the quad. This palette, even though this palette looks like, it may be like, oh, I have stuff like that. I don't have anything in my collection that even remotely looks like it besides the gray color. Then I was like, okay, well, what about this? This is Infraviolet. It was an electrically cool eyeshadow from MAC. And y'all, I really hate these eyeshadows. I wasted my money about these. But that's it right there. It's a good concept maybe. And it's definitely pink. So I don't really have anything comparable to the palette. And these are all the swatches that I did. And then I said this color right here to me would be most comparable to Indian Ink, which I do not own. And you can Google swatches of it. The second thing that I bought from the Archie's Girl collection is a pigment, which is called Black Poodle. And this is a Veronica pigment. The darker ones are Veronica's and the lighter ones are Betty's. And I haven't even opened mine yet. Black with pink glitter in there. It's like a darkened pink. And I like it, but I honestly could have lived without it. And that's it right there. Because I don't even use my pigments enough as is. So maybe that'll be, you know, one of my New Year's resolutions. Use your pigments more. What I use the most of in my collection are my lipsticks. So I can justify having all these lipsticks because I use them every single day. The last thing that I purchased was this right here. And this is Flatter Me. And I have it on right now. It definitely gives you a nice little sheen, but it was 30 bucks. And on my skin tone, oh, I scraped it. On my skin tone, it just looks, okay. That's it right there. It's a really light color. Really light. You can really barely see it. The pearl mattes are not meant to be heavily pigmented. I think for my skin tone especially, they're more so catered to be highlights. So on my cheeks right now, I have it on with MAC's Legendary Blush, which came out with MAC for Maryland. And so I'm going to swatch that right next to each other so you can see the difference. And Flatter Me pigment is actually, Flatter Me pearl matte is actually darker than Forever Maryland, but Forever Maryland is a lot more pigmented. So as you can see, Flatter Me just pretty much goes into my skin, and Forever Maryland is more so of a more vibrant color. Then the last thing that I want to show you is Modern Mandarin, which came out like sometime last April. And I think that if I mix Modern Mandarin with Legendary, I can get a color similar to this. So yeah, a lot of people are saying that this color, this pearl matte really reminds them of a blush that MAC has released in the past called Shell Pearl, which I've never even seen in my life. But I do see it's back on MAC's website with the Year of the Snake collection. So if you want something similar, so other people say, if you want something similar, but it's like, I don't know, like maybe $11 cheaper, you may want to check that out. If not, if you like the hearts and stuff like that, definitely check this out because it is a pretty color. It's just, it doesn't show up as good as I would like for it to on my skin tone. But a lot of people, especially on Spectra, have been using it all over their face, and I don't really know how I feel about that, but I really do like it on my cheeks right now. But it's really not a must-have. I really am glad that I got that palette though. So yeah, I hope that this video helped, and if you want to see a tutorial for this look, it will be up before this video, and it will be entitled, you know, I'm not sure what I'm going to title it yet, but it is a Valentine's Day look using the Archie's Girl Collection products. So I hope that this video helped, and I will see you all later. Smooches. Mwah, mwah. I picked up the majority of the stuff that I hauled from this collection, and this portion of the haul I've been waiting on all my stuff to get here so I can make another video. I already made a video in regards to the 3 lip colors that I picked up, and this one was one of the ones that I showed last time. That's Ronnie Red. It's a Veronica. This is a Veronica. This is Daddy's Little Girl, and then this is a Betty product, and then this is Betty Bright. So let me just go ahead and show y'all the rest of the stuff that I have. Then I picked up 2 of the blushes, and it was only 2 blushes, so what am I talking about? I picked up Veronica's blush, which is Prom Princess, and I picked up Betty's blush, which is Cream Soda. So let me go ahead and do a swatch. I'm going to show you the packaging once. The inside is like this orange-red color. And then I'm going to do a swatch of this blush. This blush is a satin blush, and I know some people are scared of these because they are a little bit drier, but I know you can work with them, you know what I mean? They're not the scariest thing ever. And I was kind of apprehensive about buying this blush because I was afraid it would look too much like Passionately Tempting or Tempted. And Passionately Tempted does not have as much glitter in there. Like, I think you can see that on the camera. This color is like this much more. It's a little darker, and then it's more purple. This one leans a little bit more pink to me. So I'm going to do swatches side by side. I put them right side by side. And as you can see, this is Prom Princess, and this is Passionately Tempted. Even on the hand, they look like drastically different than they do in the pan. Even though they look kind of similar in the pan, they just don't look the same on the skin. And I know it won't look the same on the cheek, but both of these blushes are like super pigmented, so I recommend using a very light hand when applying these, or else you'll get like the clown blush effects, and nobody wants to look like that. Gloss or a lip glass, and it's in the same packaging. They didn't really vary the packaging too much, and I had that on earlier. I don't actually have on African Princess by NYX, so I know some people may have been wondering, is that what I have on? But it's not. Do a swatch of Prom Princess. It's a cute little color. It definitely looks more pigmented like on the website than it does on my hand, but that's it right there. It has multicolored glitter or little flecks in there. It's a cute little everyday color. I'll leave it in my bag. Like, this is one of the colors I'll leave in my purse to throw on, you know. Blush, and it's just a really light peach color. And then I thought it may look like Legendary. All these are satin blushes, and this is Legendary, but Cream Soda is brighter, Legendary is more subdued, and I just think they don't look like the same color really. So I'm gonna swatch them. Legendary is darker, and if you thought that made you ashy, then Cream Soda may just be your ashy nightmare. So this is Legendary. If you can see it, they're so light on my skin. This is Legendary, and this is Cream Soda. And so I tried on Cream Soda at the MAC counter, but I didn't have on all my makeup, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it like once I have everything all together. But like I say, if you don't like it, take it back. Literally, you know, don't feel guilty about that. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. I hope that this helped, and if you are thinking about getting anything else from the Archie's Girl collection, let me know. And if you already got anything from this collection, let me know, and let me know how you're liking it. If you got this Pearl Matte powder, let me know how you feel about the powder. Is it just me? Am I using it wrong? Am I using the wrong brush? I've used the 109 brush, and I also used the 129 brush. So let me know what y'all think, and I will talk to y'all later. Smooches. Mwah, mwah. Don't forget to follow me on here, on Instagram, on Twitter. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you know you can just leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to you. And if you really like this video, then thumbs it up. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.